Today on the Celestial War.
We're gonna cut now to R2D2, who's live with us right next to Damian Scrow for his thoughts and reactions on that.
Right.
R2D2, what are you thinking? And what about the time?
You do have the excited R2 motion down.
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Welcome you on this Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, who are all on location, sheltering in place. And we'll go in from left to right. We have Brooke Armstrong, Damian Scrow, Dan Isgro, Rob
What's up,
Spataro,
guys?
Tom Kokoza,
Hello.
and Vinny Pro. Why don't you guys say hello and
How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Did you say my name? You said you were going left to right and you stopped at Vinny.
no, I left to right in the chat. Sorry.
How's everybody doing?
Table order.
Did I say Vinny?
Table order.
We're good.
So, guys, we are live. So far, the quarantine has not stopped us yet. We hope everyone is who's watching is safe and secure. We hope that you're getting through everything okay, and our blessings go out to each and every one of you. How are you guys doing during all this stuff going on?
Hanging in.
So, Scro is
We're doing good.
Scro is quarantined, of course, with R2D2. How's that going, Scro?
Pretty good. You know, he's not a bad roommate. He cleans up after himself, stuff like that. You know.
He does.
Good conversationalist.
Oh yeah.
And what about you, Rob? I see that you're hanging out with Toad over there.
Yeah, I've got Toad. He's gonna have my back tonight, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Do me a favor, try not to shoot him too, all right?
We'll see.
Oh wow.
He'll be okay.
Are we on a wide right now? It's like, look how lonely it is over here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm all dressed up for St. Patty's Day. I'm all ready to go. And yeah, it's just me in the studio right here. So is it weird for you guys? How's it for you guys? The rest of the crew? How's it for you? Is it strange?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah, it's definitely strange.
It is weird. So that's okay. The show must go on, right?
That's right.
The show must go on. That's right.
The clock strikes. When we last left off, there was a training session that was very interesting. Did they do good? Watch the episode. You'll see how they did. Do you think they did good in like a training scenario and using Fantasy Ground software? I'll let you find out. And for those that
was harsh.
Yeah.
That was harsh.
For those of you that
Showed
saw
some
it,
good
you had a very special experience. But also in the meanwhile, between all of that, every time they were sleeping, Abyssia Blackwater, Brooke Armstrong's character, has been waking up and waking up in the middle of her. No, she's not waking up. She's waking up in a dream. So she's having a dream, and
lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreaming, and she had a very interesting dream. Abyssia, why don't you talk about the dream that you have that you have from memory? Because I do not want to add anything to your memory. It's kind of like, I notice when you wake up from a dream, sometimes almost like the facts are falling out of your brain. So I'm almost not going to remind you of anything. Whatever you remember is what you remember. So Brooke, take it away and let us know what you were dreaming last time.
Okay, so I woke up and I was dreaming that the necromancer was in front of me, facing the Red City. And you want to talk about like the last dream I had, or like the first dream, or just what I remember from the last dream I had of him?
It's up to you. You give the experience in, I would say, 60 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, in front of the necromancer, there's a big clock being drawn in the sand in front of him, and he's pointing to the Red City. I do some things, I funk some of his stuff up, and he stands up. When he raises, the moon goes behind him, and he opens his eyes. He wants me to die. I'm not doing this correctly at all, but There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay.
I was just
know-
checking something. I just came back to what you were saying. He opens his eye and you want me to die. You want me to take it over? You want me to help?
I mean, listen.
I'm listening.
Yeah. So basically.
Exactly.
So yeah, exactly. So now he stands up. Now, like, I have this horrible feeling that death is here right now. I know. I'm terrible. I'm bad at this, Tony. What do you want me to do? I'm bad at this.
Doing great. You're doing great. Keep it going.
As if it's not great enough that I get to watch Brooke have a meltdown every week live on the show, but I get to do this from my house. It's even much better.
Well, you know, I
It's
think
more
that's a
cinematic.
little bit of like, yeah.
It is.
It's getting me even more nervous, Vinny, because I can't write you little notes.
Is that what you guys do? You write notes?
every week.
I don't know you write notes to each other.
I don't like write notes. I'm just like, hey, here's an arrow to this. Is that a good idea?
I like you. Do you like me? Check yes, no, maybe.
No, like if we're together, obviously, in the party. Okay. So anyway, no one believes me at first, and then like they're like, no, you're dreaming. Honestly, you just had a crazy day. And then the next time I dream, I take some sand. I take the gray sand. I put it in my pocket, and then I grab. So the necromancer has these amethysts in his eyes because he's using the crystals to see. Well, Dragano. I take the amethyst. I pull them from his eyes, and now I'm standing there like Star-Lord on the brink of my death, and like. It's a party, I guess. I don't know.
That is where we start right now. So, guys, what do you? Everybody, you're in the room. All your beds are in the same room, in this what's going on right now, and you see her getting up. And what do you guys do? Role play.
What did you do? What did you? Oh my God! Does she have crystals in her hand? What's going on?
Okay, all of a sudden you're sitting there, and if the first thing didn't occur to you, I hope this will occur to you. All of a sudden you see the roof. You realize you're in the common area with everybody, and you see the roof of the entire tower get ripped up, and you see a giant necromancer sitting there, and you see his hand coming in, and he's the size of a giant, and he puts his hands down and goes to grab you. And all of a sudden, you wake up, and you're in your actual room by yourself. No one caught that last week, and that I said everybody is with you, and so you wake up, and you sit there, and you look around, and you feel different, like something is off, but you're not sure what's going on. Role play.
So I don't have the eyes in the sand.
You look at your hands right now, and you don't see the crystals or anything, but you do feel like something's different.
Is everybody up?
You're in the room by yourself. $200 from Dina Anchor. Thank you so much. Stars for Taylor making terrible choices.
Hey, thank you.
Awesome, but terrible. Wait, why is Taylor making terrible choices? I have so many questions.
Wait, so like...
So you don't have the crystals then?
I don't have the crystals. I don't have the sand in my pocket either, right?
You don't look. You look down. You're sitting up in your bed. You're in your room. Okay, there was never a room at all the beds. You look down at it and you see that your hands look fine. You go to look for the sand. You don't see the sand, but you feel different.
So I feel my body.
James Green for 1,000 stars. Free spin for Taylor. Thank you for 1,000 stars, James Green.
What?
I think there's like a separate thing going on in the chat. What's happening? Thank you so much, guys. Marlon Johnson, Brooke should be powerful enough to take on the Necromancer now. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, I like that.
Let's see. Scott Walter, the individual camera shots are entertaining because the players are so animated. Yes. Two of them are actually hugging fictional characters. Let's see. What else? Yep, that's it. James Green, thank you so much. 1,000 stars. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. We always appreciate the contributions.
Thank you,
James.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Guys, if you're not do so already, please share out the stream, get it out there, and let people know what is going on. Abyssia, you are in the room by yourself, and you woke up, and you're looking. So far, you haven't done anything. You're just looking at yourself.
I feel my body. I feel my person. I make sure I have everything on me still. I check
your body.
my pocket. There's nothing. I look around.
That's
Okay.
pretty much how I wake up every day.
Yeah, I was doing my impression of Tom waking up.
Just, am I still here? Is
It's a
everything?
beautiful morning.
Check my pockets.
Check my box through gray sand. There it is. I can go back to bed.
Still alive.
Life is good.
Everything's
Life is
okay.
good. Oh, God.
Every day I dwindle more and more.
Oh.
Tom is the
Oh
true
my
necromancer of
God.
your life.
That's giving you time, Brooke. I'm giving you time to think right now.
Okay, Brooke, what are you doing? I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds, then I'm moving on. You're not making
I'm
any
opening by
actions.
myself. Okay, I stand up. I look around.
Okay, you look around.
I yell out.
Okay, what do you yell? God, yell it.
Anybody here? Well, I wake my daughter upstairs, but not really, because I'm not here at my house. I'm in the room. Okay.
Anybody remember whose rooms are on the same level as Brooke? It should be one other person. That's
What level is she on? I don't remember.
I'm on the lowest level, I believe.
everybody roll a perception check. Anybody who rolls a 15 or higher hears Abyssia.
Anybody?
19.
19.
Nope. I'm out cold.
Nope.
Jason Haynes, you're exactly right. He says, "Is there a mirror in the room?" Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. There's a mirror in the room.
Yes, of course there's a mirror.
So I get up. I go look at it.
You look at the mirror and you notice something very interesting about your
Thank
appearance.
you, Gene.
Did you have flesh before? No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Something is different. I can put my whole hand through my face.
I can't put my bony finger on it, but
You look into the mirror, and what you notice, Abyssia, is that your eyes have changed from their natural color to a bright purple.
Like Elizabeth Taylor?
Exactly like Elizabeth Taylor. You caught that. I'm glad you caught that Elizabeth Taylor reference I was doing.
Tony definitely 100% knew Elizabeth Taylor had violet eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
100%
Is that
knew
it? Can people have violet eyes?
She did.
Elizabeth Taylor did.
She did.
Wow, that's crazy.
Daenerys Targaryen, maybe? I don't know.
Daenerys Targaryen and
Real
Elizabeth
people.
Taylor. Those are the only two.
Real
Those are the only two.
Okay.
Daenerys is real.
So you look into the mirror and roleplay, react. You see yourself. You have purple eyes. They're like lit up too. Hogar, you heard.
Touch my face.
Hogar, you heard. Do you want to run down there or anything, or does anybody make an action?
Yeah. But as soon as I heard her scream, I'm gonna run up to the room.
Did anybody?
I also heard. I wrote
Oh,
Okay, so everyone
with
who
my sword. I have my sword too.
here is run down there, which looks like it's Arky and Hogar. You they come through the door, and you see Abyssia looking into the mirror, and you immediately notice her eyes because she's like staring at them, trying to figure out what's going on. Roleplay.
Abyssia,
What happened?
what happened to your eyes?
It was a dream. It wasn't real. It wasn't supposed to be real.
What was a dream? How did you have purple eyes now?
I was in front of the necromancer like I was trying to tell you guys before. He was in front of me and one thing led to another, yada yada yada, and I grabbed
Yeah, yada the best part.
That didn't sound that important. Don't go into detail.
The necromancer was there. I got close enough. I ripped the amethyst from his eyes. I was holding them in my hands. I woke up and all of you were there. You were watching me. And then I woke up again with nothing. And my eyes... Everything feels so strange.
Can you see us? Do we look different? How does everything look?
Do I see normal, Tony?
So you look at them, and you do notice you're seeing something extra. You're almost seeing like an aura around each one of them.
I see you fine, but you just seem brighter. You're glowing with something.
Glowing?
I see,
What?
and I just see a field around you.
Wait a second. You said you saw the When did you see the necromancer? Is he here?
I don't know. I've dreamt about him for the last 2 nights. The first night, I told you guys something was up. I told you.
Hey, what is all this racket? What is going on? It's literally almost midnight. What is happening?
Jacques, we're in trouble.
The necromancer might be here.
He's here? Where? In the tower?
He's here. If he's not in the tower, him or his army are here somewhere, and they're coming quickly. They'll be here any minute. That's what it feels like, anyway.
Okay.
Look at my eyes, Jesus! Look at my eyes.
Oh, were your eyes always that color?
Jesus.
Wait, Abyssia, you said you saw glowing around us. What color is it? Is it different for both of us?
Am I able to recognize that, Tony?
Between the two of them, their colors are different, yes.
Your colors are different. I can't exactly tell why at the moment, but there's two different shades. What am I noticing? What am I reading about them, Tony? Can you tell me out of game? What is it?
You feel their colors are. You're noticing that the colors are not too far from each other. It's more just like a bright white outline, but it's not that bright though for them. It's kind of like somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Do we hear those of us who didn't hear the initial commotion? Do we hear any additional commotion?
You guys are still sleeping right now. You can make another check, say of 12, and see if you are awakened.
No. I continue my not being involved in anything for the last 2 days.
Yes.
I'm up.
Yes.
I'm not. I'm sleeping. I'm out cold.
Well, Abyssia, if you really think someone's coming now? An
I'm
army?
pretty sure of it.
Guys, let me know if
Yes,
that music is
Archie.
too loud in the stream. Give me a heads up. Let me know.
Perhaps we should.
Shadow
Archie.
Army is on its way.
Archie,
Yes.
get your blunderbuss and your rifle. I'll go wake everybody else up. Come on,
Okay.
Jacques, let's go wake everybody up.
Okay. I'm gonna go get my
I
weapons
run
and
out
stuff.
and I start to run up and down the stairs to knocking on everyone's doors to wake them up.
Okay. Oh wow, that was really good. Oh, you actually had a door there. I was like, that sounded like a real door. Audio dungeon.
Alright,
Oh my
what's the
God.
matter now? It's the middle of the night. Trying to sleep.
The necromancer is coming. Abyssia told us, and now her eyes are purple.
Wait, he's
Come
coming for
on.
us. I thought we were supposed to be going for him. Ah,
Wait.
come on.
Wait, what? What are you saying? Abyssia told you the necromancer's coming and her eyes are purple. That's what I heard you say, Hogar?
Yes, that's right.
Her eyes are purple. Like, okay. Tell
Her
her.
eyes are now the color purple.
Yeah. Okay. Oprah Winfrey. Got it. I run down to her room. Abyssia, close your
Yes,
eyes. Close them. Do they
Okay.
still shine purple, Tony?
You can actually see her eyes a little bit through her eyelids. That's what you're asking.
Abyssia, I don't know why this happened, but I'm very concerned that the necromancer is seeing through your eyes.
265 stars from Yen Udland.
Woo!
Right? That purple light is.
I keep forgetting if it's
Hey,
Yen
thanks,
or
man.
Jan or Han.
Thank you.
I'm sure I
It's
just,
Jan.
is it Jan?
Jan.
Jan.
Okay, sorry. I butcher names. I can't help it. Jan, thank you so much. 265 stars. We appreciate it.
Tony, I look back in the mirror and do I see an aura around myself?
Okay, you look back in the mirror. Before you do, we're going to go to the comments over here. Some people are saying a lot of different stuff here. Let's see. Melissa Bonani says she needs a violet robe to match her eyes now. Let's see. T-Ski says she can see the colors of the rainbow. Dolores Davis says the amethysts have powerful magic that can send anyone to another dimension through the mirror. They are now Abyssia's eyes, and
Dolores is the best.
she and only she has the power to do as she pleases.
best,
Your mom
Dolores.
is running a side campaign with us all the time. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, I'd like you to know also that my mom's only concern was the well-being of Tom through all of this.
Aw.
That's
That's
because
nice.
So,
that's because your
That's
mom
great.
is a woman of taste, and that's why, and I
You
appreciate
know,
that.
I
Yes.
can't argue with that.
Peter
Yeah,
Peter
feeling much better.
Heffernan says, I can see through time, LOL. Evan is saying hello to everybody. It's good to see everybody. Good to see you too, man. Hope you're safe.
Really
Tails
good to
Akano
see
says,
everybody.
does anyone know what the amethysts do in game? So the amethyst,
They help with the magic, right?
they do. The amethyst was used to activate the crystal
Enneagram.
rod to help see like the past engrams that were happening, the moments. And the monks were activating them, and they also allow things like true sight. People that couldn't see were using, like the seer uses them to see, and the necromancer, and a couple times now, is using them to see. So they give you some kind of true sight, and that's the only thing that's known. So, Abyssia, what did you ask me? What was that question that you asked me like 10 minutes ago?
I asked. Well, I look in the mirror and I ask, what is my aura? Am I able to see my own aura?
So you look at your aura, and your aura seems to be purple mixed with like a white aura. Tony rolled a 1 for a spit attempt. I absolutely did. It didn't work. I was thinking like cartoon style, where it would just fling back and nothing happened. And Taylor's says LMAO Brooks face. Oh, that's Tony's tie power. I didn't see it.
All right. So
Okay, so you guys all get together. You guys group with your weapons, armors, and items in Abyssia's room, and you guys are there. Everyone at home, give us emojis. Tell us how you're feeling about the situation. What's going on? Like, love, or emoji. Let us know right now, guys. You're all in the room together. Role play.
Abyssia, what? Again, I'm a little nervous that this purple light shining from your eyes is a sign that the necromancer is using your eyes to like view us. However, the light still shines when your eyes closed. So I don't know what we can do. So what have you noticed? What have you, has anything changed for you? Do you see things as dead or dying?
No, I see things. I believe I'm seeing the aura of things. I'm seeing a white light in different strengths around everyone. They're just mixed.
You see a white light around everyone?
I do, to different extents,
Tom's light seems a lot darker than everyone else's.
but not so much around you, Finn.
we could.
I understand.
Maybe
We could blindfold her. Maybe then, like, he won't be able to see.
maybe
I'm
we
not
should consult the king and his wizards. Perhaps they know something
Why
of
don't we
this.
speak with
Are we
Onyx?
really sure that he's able to see through you? I mean, how did this even happen? What did you do that this happened?
I ripped his eyes out, which were huge amethyst crystals. I had one in each hand.
So wait,
In my-
you absorbed crystals then? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes, correct.
So, if that's the case, I don't think the necromancer's seeing through you. You're just using the power of the crystals that he had in him.
Very possible. But when did you rip the crystals out of him? I haven't seen you guys in a while, but I would have thought, you
In
would
my
have gotten me if
dream.
you were fighting it.
In my dream, which seemed very real, and everything I was doing, the way I was interacting with the necromancer, it was affecting the environment around us. And then I was able to get close enough to him without him reacting. But when I ripped his eyes out,
I would imagine he reacted then.
he did.
You people normally would.
Oh, jeez.
All of a sudden, you
What
guys
is that?
are talking among yourselves, and you hear like dark voices on the wind everywhere. Jacques is looking out the window, and he's like, "Guys, you're going to want to see this."
Oh God,
Jacques,
what now?
Do we want to see
Now
it?
I think you must look. Yes. You guys go to the window.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys go to the window, and you see you're pretty up high in your tower, and you see on the outskirts of all like the city, the sand is becoming like gray, and you see something is coming up from the sand in all different spots, and you see hands everywhere. And first it's like there's a couple of hundred, then there's a couple of thousand, and then tens of thousands. And it looks like the entire around the city is just getting worse and worse and worse. And you start to hear the ticking of a clock.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Yeah, so this is what was happening. The sand was gray in my dream, and they're here.
Guys, the moon is out. It's midnight. Whatever is happening is happening now.
We have to rouse the king. Get him to start assembling his men.
All right.
Let's get out of here. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
We run to the king's chambers or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. I send there's the 2 pages that are assigned to us in the tower. I send them to just rouse the guards outside, not wait for the king to do that.
Okay, you guys get down there. You got 2 of them up. They spring to action, go outside, and you see guards are kind of just like noticing something's weird, but no one's really kind of caught on yet. And you start hearing like screaming, like women screaming from outside the outskirts of the Red City, and it starts making its wave around. People are screaming in different areas, and it's getting worse and worse. And by the time it takes you to get to the center Red Fortress, you just hear like screaming from many different parts of the city.
Damn. I'm just gonna tell all the guards that I see anywhere.
Okay, you guys are informing everybody as you're passing. It seems to be helping. They seem to be taking you seriously and trying to figure out what's going on. And the last thing you saw, again, was tens of thousands of some sort of creatures like coming out of the sand and just making their way towards the city. And they were very, very close to the city, not that far off. You guys rush into the main hall, and you see Onyx is already like getting up. He's walking, and he's like, "What's happening here? What's going on?"
The necromancer is here, Onyx. With at least the army of the dead is here.
He points to the wizards. Like, you know what to do. Get the men, wake the king, find 2 mage, and mount any defense we can. Everyone to the walls. You see a couple of people going off like lieutenants in the wizards school, and they start going around, letting people know what's going on, informing people, and they start mobilizing. Within about a minute, people are around you, like scurrying like crazy. What do you guys do?
Where are we gonna fight from?
Abyssia, where did you see him in your dreams? Which wall? North, south, east, west?
On the south wall, Abyssia.
On the south wall.
Let's go to the south wall.
Okay, to the south
there.
wall.
Okay, you guys make your way to the south wall. It takes you about probably about like a full 5 minutes. It just maybe even a little longer than that. Maybe about 10 minutes sprinting to that south wall through like people running around like crazy. You guys arrive there, and you get on top of the wall, see what's going on, and I will tell you what you see. You guys get to the top, and you look out to the wall, above the wall, and you see in the far distance is the same throne that you saw, Abyssia. It looks exactly the same, and you see kind of like I'm sitting here now. If you go on a full shot of me, Steve, you see just sitting in the throne room, not throne room, in his throne of bones, and he just kind of just like stands up. And he's too far away for you to hear him, but he puts his hand out, and you see like all these creatures like skeletons and zombies and all in whites and such, and they all just kind of turn, and then they start walking, and then they start running, and then they start full out sprinting and making their way to the Red City walls. Roleplay.
Is there anything around him after that, or do they all does everything leave his side?
There's so many around him that you're barely even seeing him now because they're all around him, far and close. Let's see. You're getting some advice here from the Dungeon Dwellers. Anthony Walton says, "Channel that power into the rod." Evan says, "At least my volcano." Wrong show. This would be a good time for it. Mark says, "Still dreaming." Evan says, "Anyone else got on in the Patreon?" Everyone else get on in the Patreon. So Patreon just started. Hopefully, Todd, hopefully you put that link up for them so they can know about the Patreon. They're asking about it now. Anthony Walton, I did it already. Martin says, Army, time to suit up. Mark wants to know if any paladins are around. Sam says Barbarian Smash. Matthew Green and the monks. Jared Woods, kick the tires and light the fires, open up the gates of hell and unleash the dogs of war. Dina says, ask the planet if Abyssia has a magical link with the necromancer. Scott Walter says, suit up, guys. Marlon Johnson says, this is so cool. Anthony Walton says, Abyssia, position yourself like in the dream and look to where the skeleton was pointing. Joseph says, looks fun. Martin Laurie says, Abyssia, Earth Song. Tenacious D, you have his eyes, so from whence you came, you shall remain until you are complete again. Tails Acondo says, oh my goddamn. That's her words, not mine. Scott Walter says, R2-D2 moves like Chucky when Damien isn't looking. Anthony Walter says, where is the rod? And Taylor Sakano says it's White Walker time. Batman says you should pick up the rod and see if anything happens. Scott Walter says someone warn the Queen. Okay, I will. So the Queen has just been warned, actually. So is the King, King Argon, and Queen Frigg. And Queen Frigg is actually here in the chat right now. So, yeah, so she knows what's going on.
I just got a new present, and I'm too busy right now to help.
Yes. She has new dice, and she's very excited. Taylor, if you want to do something, you can say what it is right now, and I will put it up there. Charlie Lewis says, let's get an A+ today, guys. Charlie, you're the best. That's awesome.
Well, there's nowhere for me to sneak or do anything today, so we should be okay with full frontal assault.
Yeah. Guys, you're standing there, and all of a sudden, next to you, you see Two Mage comes in. At the same time, coincidentally, you see Lump and Sparky running up, and Sparky's on Lump's back, and he comes up. He goes, what is happening? Lump take beauty break, and now everything go to bed.
A lot of undead creatures here, Lump, trying to kill us all and turn us into undead creatures like themselves.
Two Mage turns to you guys because it says there are too many of them. They're all around him. I can't even teleport you over there.
Oh my god.
At this time, you see they pretty much slam up against the walls. Like, some of them get crushed. The ones that do get crushed are now stepping stools to the ones behind them. It looks like World War Z. They start climbing up the walls, and they start making it up. I'm going to roll a d20 right now, and we're going to see how this goes. I rolled a 14. You see that they start making success, and they're trying to just climbing over, and they're probably up about 8 to 10 feet on the wall already climbing up. And as you're looking, it seems like it is on every single side of the Red City. It is not looking good. Two Mage turns to you guys. He says, I don't know what you've learned or if you're prepared or not, but it seems that it's time to go. I would recommend that you guys speed up our timeline and make your way to where the Necromancer is back down in hell. Because I don't know what we're going to do here. We can try to stop him here. I just don't know if it would stop the zombies. What are you thinking?
All right.
Oh boy. I was not expecting this. Maybe you could use those new eyes. Maybe you could command them.
I'll give it a try. So I look out over where they're coming out of the sand. Do I see anything extra about?
Only when you look in the mirror.
Oh.
That was funny. I'm sure I didn't see what look you gave me, but that was funny.
That was great. That was great.
Okay, so you see anything extra? You see an enormous amount of purple light around the Necromancer. That's the only thing that you can see. You see no light whatsoever in all of these creatures, zombies, whites, undead, anything you see that's coming at you. It looks like they are lightless. In the Necromancer, you see a lot of purple light.
Okay. So I tell everyone what I see.
Okay, you guys know.
All right.
So
well, then if we can't hold here, we have to do it. We should go down back to hell now and strike at the Necromancer in his temple.
Oh God.
But we don't even have a plan in place. I mean, we were supposed to split his body, and then how the hell are we gonna do this?
I don't know.
Oh man, this is not good.
Like every other thing that we do, we plan and then life gets in the way. we know what we have to do, right? We have to split his spirit from the phylactery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't do that here, and we can't allow this red city to fall. It's still, as far as we know, the only city that remains.
Scott Walter
that
says
fights for our side.
Scott Walter says use Ring of Andaria to solve dream mysteries. Carrie Lynn says go to the Necromancer. No time to waste. Marlon Johnson says concentrate and yell stop. Derek Luxton says the bar needs to start playing Thriller. Marlon Johnson, all attack. Martin, thank you for 50 stars. Appreciate that. He says Morty to bring Arky his new suit. Okay, Martin, you got it. Sparky
I do like
says
the Ring of Andaria.
Sparky says, Arky, we should get the suit before it's too late.
Yeah, let's go. You're sure it's ready now, Sparky?
It's ready, kind of. Lump says, me bring you. And Lump grabs both of you and just starts running into the crowd to the tower. Brooke Jarwood says, Brooke, sing Turn Back Time by Cher and make the undead return to the ground. That's an interesting idea. Sam says, Barbarian throw the wizard at the Necromancer and the wizard cast Levitate and Fireball. Matthew Green, the last bastion of hope. D-Ski, sorry, in and out of the stream teaching my girlfriend about anime. Watch you guys. Appreciate that. Batman, that would be amazing if they started dancing. Scott Walter, Blackwater Bandits, Hell Freezes Over Tour 2020. We should definitely do a tour. We're definitely going to do a tour. We're actually going to set up a goal in the Patreon. If we reach a certain level per month, we will go on tour to your city. We'll let you know more about that as it goes. Matthew Green says, Lumpcast hate. Okay, so the three of them go. Two MCs and Rob. What do you guys do?
I actually follow a suggestion that comes to me from the ether, and I pardon me. I asked the Ring of Andaria, is the best decision for us to travel to hell to defeat the Undertaker, to defeat the Necromancer now.
Yes! That is... Okay.
All right. It's a young planet. The planet believes, and Daria says that we should go to hell now.
Okay, let's go.
Guys,
That's what we're doing.
Guys, let us know how the volume of that the music is. Let me know if it's too loud or anything. And Steve and Todd, please keep an eye on that. Awesome. They tell me it's good. Let us know if it's otherwise, guys. Peter Hefner says, would so love to see when you tour. Yeah, guys, we're trying to do it. We really want to tour. We want to take the show and tour around to visit all the people, all the fans out there. And it will not be soon, obviously, because everything's going on right now. But we'll wait till when it's safe and it's a good time to do it. But we're going to set a goal on the Patreon. When we reach that goal, we will go on tour and we'll figure out a way how to do the first city, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so what are the rest of you doing? Are you making your way anywhere? Or are you guys
making a way?
Making way downtown.
Yeah.
To hell. Wow, guys. Wow.
Okay, so
it's our new conditioned response.
Two Mage says, if you're ready now, I can start teleporting some of you to the Sunken City, where the portal is there and it's still open. You'll be able to make your way. Now, Master Lane, the monk, and many paladins and wizards are already down there, and supposedly they've been sacking a lot of temples, the last we heard. But we have not heard from them probably in the last week, I would say. So, you'll need to find the largest temple there is, the actual temple of the Necromancer. You don't want to fight a vessel. You need to fight I guess they're all vessels, but you need to fight the most powerful one, the one he considers to be the king vessel. And that would be the one that is guarding his soul crystal. And from there, you'll need to figure out something. It would be great if you could save the light within the crystal, but if you can't, you need to stop the Necromancer. Mm-hmm. Are you ready to teleport?
Yes.
Is there anything we could...
All right.
How would we observe?
Is there anything we didn't do?
I mean, we can't bring the rod with us because the rod can't teleport.
Well, it's not powered now, so it can't.
Yeah, we can't bring the rod.
No, didn't we put crystals into the rod? I thought we did.
Yeah, but that was just to use the just to read the room, read the energy, the enneagram.
That didn't go into the rod. That went into they use the crystal. They use the crystal up to do that.
So do we take the rod with us then? I mean,
Yes. Yeah.
really? We're gonna take the rod down there?
We've done it once before.
I do believe you might need the rod to defeat him. But you cannot
Yeah.
lose it, of course. It would be the end.
Gotta do it.
I mean, if we really don't have a choice, I mean, I prefer not to take the rod if we don't have to, but I mean, if we... Oh.
We have to.
Ah.
This is our burden to carry anyway.
Oh,
We
it's a
have to
burden,
learn-
right?
Yeah, you're telling me, but we have to do it. And it's the only way that I think it's the only way to defeat him one way or the other. It's definitely the only way to defeat him and save the light from that crystal. We're not gonna even like carry it back with us through 50 layers of hell and everything else.
Guys, we're at 51 shares, a +1 for the group. Guys, thank you for sharing it out. And if you get to 100 shares, they get a +2 in everything they do, and they may need it. So please share it out.
We may be needing that really shortly, so get those shares out, please.
Yes.
Marlon Johnson says, stop them at all costs. Scott Walden says, Sunken City sank in hot water, renamed Shrunken City. Dina says, swallow the rod like sword swallowing, teleport, then shook it up. They actually can teleport the rod right now because there's no energy or light in the rod. It's very, very low. It's only the spears that are within it. So while it's in that state, and while it doesn't have much power to it, they can teleport it. The second they fill it up, they would have a problem teleporting. Martin says, off to the Winchester to wait till this all blows over. For a pint. Okay, so Two Mage goes out and he teleports. He comes back within like 20 seconds with the rod. He comes back and he says, you have the King's blessing as well. I saw him really quick and he knew what I was doing. He just gave me a nod. Here's the rod. Who wants to take it?
I guess that would be me again.
It is yours. I will start teleporting you now. He grabs two of you. He teleports everybody there. Arky, you're in the tower. Lump is sitting there watching you put on the suit, and Sparky is helping you out. And the suit is kind of just like looks like powered down right now. And role play.
All right, Sparky. Can you charge this thing up?
So he goes, I think I can. For the viewers, here's a little sneak peek at Arky's suit. I don't think even Rob has seen this yet. I'm going to show it to the camera right now. Let's see how this works.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm talking, everybody.
Oh, that is great.
Awesome. You notice there's a Tesla coil machine on the back that Sparky built. So that is your new suit, which is pretty cool.
Arky, this suit is amazing.
Thanks. Let's hope it works. Don't breathe for 1 second. Hold your breath. He puts his arm in the back, and he goes, "Ah!" And you see all of a sudden you feel like a huge, turning turbine on your back start going. So it's revving up. You're getting the sense that it might explode, and it kind of doesn't. But it kind of actually shakes you. It makes your whole body like rumble. And it seems to be holding. Actually, I'm gonna roll for that. If I roll a 1, I'll let you roll, Rob. If you roll a 1, the suit explodes and it backfires on everything that he's done.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. 20.
Yes.
You're full of it.
Wow.
No, that is serious. I never rolled 20s, and I did.
So believable. Now I believe him. Okay, natural 20, Rob.
It's
Oh,
true.
come on. This is not going to happen the whole time that we're playing remotely.
I
is it?
know. Well, and let me see if I roll natural 20 here, then it doesn't happen. Oh, natural 20! Oh, look, Rob's not here to check my rolls.
No.
Okay, Rob, so you
That
roll.
is true. That is true. We can't trust him anymore.
Yes. You roll natural 20, and the suit works perfectly, even fits well, and there's even a cup holder in there for your ale. And everything fits.
Hold my ale.
Everything is pretty good. And all of a sudden you see 2 Mage appear in. And he says, are you ready? Are you all going to go? Archie, do you want everyone with you?
Yeah, Lump, Sparky. Are you coming along?
Where we go? We go fight evil?
Yo, yes, we're going to fight evil. We're going to save the world.
Big evil.
Lump will go, but only if you promise that Findalar will not be hurt when Lump casts powerful magic spell.
Oh, I think it'll be okay. Don't worry, Lump.
Good. Lump, great wizard now. Tell friends.
All right.
Hi,
Then
man.
let's go.
I gotta keep your suit going, so I actually made. Look at this.
He climbs up the suit in the back. And he says, "Look, I made footholds for me." He's like he's on it like kind of like a backpack. I could be a backpack while you jump. Run, you run. Right?
Master Blaster.
That was for you, Taylor. He stands on the back, and Lump starts to walk over to Two Mage, and Two Mage comes over to you, and teleport you guys. You guys are now all in the sunken city. You're in the cave where the dragon was. You see all the ashes of the cave have been kind of like half washed out by now, and you are seeing that there's lots of parts of water in this room, and that every way out of this cavern goes to water also. Just another example of what happened when Findalar destroyed Sunken City with his electrical power. Right, Tom?
It was a mistake.
We're gonna cut now to R2D2, who's live with us right next to Damien Scrow for his thoughts and reactions on that.
Right.
R2D2, what are you thinking? And what about the time?
You do have the excited R2 motion down.
Yeah, you got that down.
R2, what about the part when he actually electrocuted the whole thing that destroyed the whole city? What about that part?
It brought back painful memories for R2. That happened to him before.
Oddly quiet. That's his afraid music.
I've come to the conclusion that Tom doesn't like the shorter races. It's just, he fireballs dwarves, he electrocutes gnomes. What else are you gonna do?
Oh my god.
I'm a shorter race myself. I'm an elf. I'm not that tall.
You're taller than the other two.
Guys, what
That's
did you think?
fine, but I'm-
What did you think about Sparky's new suit that he created for Archie? So let us know, like, love, or give us an emoji about your reaction. Let us know how you feel about it, guys. You guys are now standing near that portal in the dragon's cavern. You guys continue into the secret door that is the portal.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, you guys head in. You guys walk through, and you feel the pull off the path of the portal. Do you walk off the path?
Yes.
Everybody, raise your hand in view right now. Let me know that you actually go. Everyone goes. It is there. Okay, you guys go off. You walk off, and as you walk off, the portal behind you closes immediately. This is the thing that actually makes you trapped and lets you know, like last time, this is a one-way journey. You guys are now standing in the lesser temple that is empty right now of the Necromancer. What do you want to do?
Can I look around the temple and see if I see anything glowing with light?
Okay, so Brooke, you look around as Abyssia, and you don't see any anything with light here anymore. As to describe the temple as it was, you see it looks like an Aztec temple, as if you hollowed out the entire insides. And there's no front door. There's only this weird shaft that's caged off that is on the floor. Now that cage has been opened and broken. And 'cause you guys know that undead was once here. But it seems like they've all left the area. There are still some bodies and such, and very disgusting things trapped against the walls. And there's still the remains of the Necromancer's vessel, one of his vessels, on the floor. And you guys already removed the loot's body, is actually where the loot died. So you guys are there, and let us know what you want to do.
All right. Does anyone have any real ideas about how we can find the proper temple, the large temple, or how we can get in touch with Master Lane and the paladins that have been sent here before us?
I mean, I was going to ask you that. I mean, I was hoping you had some sort of a magic way to do it, but
find bad guy.
I don't know. Is that a spell? Is that a thing?
No. If only.
Why would you get my hopes up like that?
Sorry. I might be able to find. I might be able to message Master Lane or find him. Let me see.
What do you want to do?
I haven't seen you guys in a few days. What have you been doing while I've been studying?
Well, we've been training, fighting, practice.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna be useful, I'm sure. How'd you do?
Oh, we did great.
We did okay.
We won every scenario.
We did okay.
If you want to call it winning.
You guys, I forgot to tell you something. When in the second dream, right before I saw the necromancer, I heard alabaster.
What?
And
Yeah.
what did he say?
Alabaster. First, he said my name, and then he screamed out no towards the end of the dream, and I was waking up. Well, the vision. I fear what I did might have fast forwarded this whole thing to happen a lot sooner than it was meant to. But if I can hear him, that must mean that he can hear me. Maybe, somehow. I just
Maybe
don't know.
somehow.
Maybe he could help us right now. I don't know.
Well, if the rod has no power, we can't contact him.
But how did he contact me?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, try.
What do you do?
So I close my eyes and I just concentrate and I call him.
Roll a d20 and add in your charisma.
17.
Okay. You hear, just for a moment, hurry. That's it.
I heard him. You guys, I heard him.
What did he say?
He just said to hurry. That's all I could make out. I imagine hurry to the necromancer?
Yeah.
I imagine the same thing.
Okay, so does anyone know which way we're supposed to go?
We can start with
No,
leaving.
not really.
Let's get out of here first and let's look.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to swim to that disgusting water again. I do not like that.
See, I think that's it.
Can you make us breathe underwater again, Finn?
Yes.
Wait, Arky, are you okay to swim in the water? Didn't you have this problem last time here?
I think that thing should not go in the water at all.
So let's cut to a shot before. Sorry guys, you didn't see the image before. I'm going to show you right now. This, as you're seeing on the screen, is the image of Arky's new awesome electro suit. Very, very different than the steam suit that we're all familiar with. So you'll notice here that some of the things Rob, I gave you a readout of all different abilities you have, which will let people kind of see what they are. But namely, the thing that you can see right here is this cool, kind of like Buster's sword from Final Fantasy. And the sword actually has a tube that is hooked up to the generator in your back, and it allows it to be charged. So that sword, you can sheath it on your back, and then you can pull it out, and it packs a punch. So yeah, that's the suit, guys. Okay, so that suit is heavy and is might be a problem.
It's also electric, and I don't want to get into water when he's also in water. 'Cause I'm afraid.
Yeah,
I have some idea of what that would do.
What?
And you are immune to electric damage right now in that suit. You're actually rubber insulated and you're protected. Just so you know, but there's a lot of other things you got to worry about now. That suit is much heavier than the other suit.
Sparky, do you think it's safe to take this thing into the water? I could use. I don't know if this spark jump ability would be safe down there.
I don't know. I mean, you have to be careful. I think if you fall, you're not gonna be able to swim.
Can you get up to the top? There's an exit up at top too.
Well, can you maybe cast fly on him, being that you cast water breathe on us, and then he can go over the top, and we can go through the bottom?
If he can get through the top, yeah. Do you remember if it was big or not? But yes, I can.
Well,
right.
we'll fit out the last time.
I cast fly on Arky.
Okay, so I fly up to the top and make sure to take Sparky with me.
Okay, you fly up to the top thanks to the magic of Findalar, and you fly all the way up, and you see there actually is a way out there, and you can crawl right out.
All right, I'll go out that way.
Okay, you guys go outside. The rest of you guys swim underneath. Everyone just roll d20. Don't roll a 1, otherwise you're fine. You've been here before. There's nothing else. It's just a regular swim, although the water is disgusting.
What about 2 1s? Like an 11. That's okay.
Oh. Such an original joke.
I know.
Never heard it before.
Dina says, it's huge! Looking at the suit. Jason says, is there any writing on the walls or tattered notes? There is no writing on the walls here. No, there is scratched like nails in the walls from people turning to zombies and such. Marlon Johnson says, is Onyx here? Onyx is not there. They actually went there. Onyx and 2 Mage and everybody else is actually trying to protect the city desperately from the Necromancer's minions. Mark says, can the rod point the way? They haven't tried. It's a good, interesting idea. Batman says, is there no sense evil spell? There is a sense evil spell. Mark, can it detect light? Vincent Banana says, B, average. Can you a B for your performance so far? Derek says, I wonder if the Necromancer is planning to use the city as a sacrifice to steal the souls of the people in order to raise up an unborn dark god.
Maybe.
Interesting. Can't say.
Stop giving the DM ideas.
Marlon Johnson just laughs. Michelle Gakosa joins. Welcome, Michelle. Tom is asking the audience, did they do great? How are they doing so far? Yes or no? Guys, let us know. Derek says...
Yes or good?
Yes, they're good. Derek says that or he just really wants some Chick-fil-A. Oh, man, I love some Chick-fil-A right now. Why'd you have to say that? Wally Waters says, where is the Paladin sword? They didn't bring it because I moved them fast, and as always, tunnel vision.
I was.
Vincent Banani says, use the rod to...
Yeah, but wouldn't they...
What?
All the Paladins went before us.
Paladins did go before you. They're not carrying Fragarach.
Yeah, but the King's got Fragarach. We can't even use it.
Wally Water says, where's the Paladin sword? Vincent Banani says, use a rod to draw the crystal's power from Abyssia. Interesting. Batman says, 2 Mage... It's 2 Mage, T-O-M-B, Mage. 2 Mage says, 2 Mage should do a examination of her to see if he perceives any change in her aside from the eyes. That would be good. Unfortunately, he's not there now. He's back at the Red City fighting. So, guys, it's the actual players plus Lump, Sparky, and Jacques. Scott Walter says, looks like all will be revealed. You're right. Marlon Johnson says, electricity and water. Vincent says, let's just stay here and talk, not like the Red City's under attack by a horde of zombies. Everyone's lives are at risk there. Let's go down. Evan says, oh my god, this is awesome. Melissa says, oh my god, this is awesome also. Everybody loves the suit. And we're going to go right. I'm going to actually jump to the bottom, guys. Appreciate all the comments today. It is not a vorpal sword, Wally. And Percival wants a voice for Toad. Rob?
A voice for Toad? I'm not sure what Toad sounds like. But I'll give it a go. So he'd be something like, hi, my name is Toad, and I'm very pleased to meet all of you. I love Audio Dungeon, and I'm proud to be part of this show. And thank you all so much for joining us tonight.
So Toad is from the south. Okay, I got this.
He's a genteel southerner.
That was like 68% Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that was actually.
There's a little Morgan Freeman maybe drifting
Nice
in
job,
there.
Rob.
I forget which one's a dummy. The one that moves its mouth, or the one that doesn't move its mouth.
Very good. Very good.
You got that? You see what I did there?
All right, so let's get outside this thing and see if we can find this place tonight, please.
All right.
Okay, guys. So you guys go underneath the water. Three of you fly out top, and you guys land outside. And what you see is a large, vast. For those that don't remember, back from the beginning of season 2, a very large and very vast 40-second layer of hell, where it's all this muck and everything, and a lot of mist in the area. And high above is like this cavern ceiling that is probably about like it ranges from 100 feet to even higher than that, into 1,000 feet. Sorry, not 100 feet, 1,000 feet and higher than that. And every once in a while, you see like there's zombies and other things crawling through them at distance. Just coming out of them, falling to the ground and falling into the muck and then crawling. There's not many zombies near you. There's probably stragglers and things like that. But in the very, very far distance, you do see zombies making their way downtown, walking, and they're going into deeper into the layer, into the mist and such. You just can't see where they're going, their destination, or anything. But you do get a direction sense of where you might want to head by the way the zombies are walking, if you believe that they're walking in the right direction. What do you want to do?
So, Abyssia's eyes can sense souls or crystals or something along those lines, I'm assuming. Right? So I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah,
Don't
I
mind
can't
me.
say.
No, I know you're not gonna tell me. But so I turned to Abyssia and I'm like, do you see any auras anywhere besides us? Like maybe because if it's pulling off of souls or crystals, and the necromancer has lots of souls and lots of crystals, then maybe that can give us a key as to like which direction he's in.
Right. Or big purple lights anywhere.
So I look around.
Okay. Abyssia, you look around. You're not seeing anything with this new sight, unfortunately. Nothing that can help you here.
Does she use her eyes?
Hey, Arky, maybe you can give her a lift up into the sky a little bit, and maybe she can like look around and see if maybe she gets a better view from up higher. Is that doable?
Good idea. All right, I scoop up Abyssia and fly up to get a good vantage point.
What are you looking at the abilities I gave you? Oh,
yes.
You still have fly on from.
No, right now I'm just using the fly spell.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so you go up top, Abyssia is with you, and you guys are looking up, and you see, it does help when you go high that you can see a little further. You feel like if you flew forward probably about 5-10 minutes, you would be able to see through the cloud or the fog that's in front of you.
All right, let's go. I start flying forward.
Okay, they fly off. Everybody who stays behind, what do you guys do?
I cast sending to Master Lane. Just say, Master Lane, we have traveled the portal into hell, into the necromancer's defeated lair. Where are you? Have you found his master temple? If he can hear the message, he can message me back.
Okay, I'll let you know what happens.
And the message should be any distance in any, plane. Or different planes, it's like a 5% chance of failure or something like that.
You do get a few words back. Trapped. Can't do much. Don't come.
Okay. Don't come? Shoot. Alright, Master Lane is trapped. He said he can't do much, and he told us not to come, which is not good.
Well, I don't think we much have a choice at this point.
No, that's why it's not good, because I can't imagine why he would say that. And alright. Are we going to try and... This is all muck. Remember when we got here the first time, we were crowd surfing on millions upon millions of zombies.
Right.
We don't have a boat.
Well, there's ground. It wasn't that we couldn't touch the ground. It was that couldn't touch the ground because there was so many zombies.
No. Which direction did they fly? They fly. I'm just picturing the same way we came the first time.
So
I don't know if that's true.
If the way back to where you guys came is 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock is the way that Arky just flew.
All right, so if we can start, walking that direction.
Yeah, you can. You start walking. It's a bit like a bog that turns into just like heavy amounts of water. It gets very deep. So there's times you're swimming and there's times you're journeying.
I have to tell you, this is exhausting.
You guys,
horrible.
How long did you guys travel through this last time?
Hours, and there's no way for us that I know of to get back the way we came. The way we came down was not the way we came back up.
Well, perhaps we make sure that we are successful. In case there is no way.
But there has to be a way up because all the zombies were able to climb up.
We are below where Dragano was, right?
Yeah.
How far down are we?
42 levels.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys start making your way and just going along, traveling. It's slow, very slow going, but you're going. Going over to Arky and Abyssia. So it's Arky, Abyssia, and Sparky is actually on Arky's back. And you guys are flying, and you fly about 10 minutes. And finally, the mist breaks off enough where you're able to see that there's a lot of zombies. And not underneath you, very, very far. Like you're looking another 20 miles ahead. And the zombies seem to be a lot. It's almost like you're looking at a concert of people where everyone's hiving together. And they're all standing around a large structure. It looks like a giant temple. And you see there's actually a light from the temple in the center shooting a light upwards into the sky of this level, which would go up into the rest of Pandaria. Ask me a question. What do you want to do?
What color is the light?
Yellow.
And the zombies are walking in. They're actually entering the structure.
You can't tell from here if they're entering or not. It's like looking at a crowd of millions, and you can't tell if somebody's going in or not. They just push up against it. They absolutely are around the temple. The temple is very large, and if the zombies are moving elsewhere, it's very hard to see.
Mm-hmm. Well, this looks like it might be our place. We better go back and report it to the others.
I agree. Let's go.
I start flying back.
Okay. As you start flying back, you hear and all of a sudden you see in the sky, about 2 miles away, is the skeletal dragon flying. I'm now going to make a roll and see if it sees you.
No.
I'll go ahead and do it in front of you guys. No, you're not going to see that. Okay, I'm just going to roll. Here we go. If I roll a 15 or higher, it sees you. 2. It does not.
Yes.
Let's get out of here. And I just start. Just one question: which exactly direction is the dragon in? Basically the opposite of the way the party is, or?
It didn't come from the way the party is, but it's heading towards the temple. Towards that massive
temple.
Towards
the temple from a different direction.
Correct. Exactly.
All right, we'll go back to the rest.
Okay. You guys make your way back with no other problem. That would have been bad if you had to fight that. So you happy that
Yeah.
you rolled?
Yeah, right by yourself.
Yeah, you happy you rolled a good thing. Okay, so you guys make your way back. You see the rest of the party is just making their way slowly through like the muck and everything else on the bottom and trying to get anywhere they can. And you guys will get together. Role play.
We found the temple.
Are you sure it's the temple and not another side temple?
Well, it's really giant, and there's maybe a million zombies there, and there was a bone dragon flying towards it.
All right, so you found the temple.
And there was a huge yellow light going from the temple up towards the sky.
A yellow light?
A yellow light, which is very curious.
What could that mean?
Exactly like what was in the rod.
So yellow is amber, which
Wisdom.
does. Interesting. Well, we gotta start going that way, I guess. I mean, how are we gonna get in? You said there's millions?
Said a million, just 1 million,
Okay.
plus just one dragon. Really, when you think about it.
Multiple hundreds of thousands, really.
That's still more than us.
Let's not put too fine a point on. Yes,
Findor.
I think we can. If we each take 200,000.
Yes.
Findor, instead of us walking through all this garbage, can you like cast fly on everyone and we can get there faster?
Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do.
But
We
talk about something before we go. There are bone dragons.
I thought you said there was a bone dragon. There's
Well,
more than one now.
No, well, we saw
This
one.
is
Well,
this is.
there's a bone dragon.
Bone dragon.
Potentially more.
I do not even
Potentially,
own
I don't know.
a gun.
I only own a
Let
bone.
alone- Let alone
Many
one that would
bones.
necessitate a rack. Okay.
So, all right. I really wished when we saw, and now look, and admittedly, I have had some problems in our time together with destroying things that I shouldn't have destroyed, both people and objects. But I really wanted to destroy those dragon bones when we saw them, and I really wish you had let me then. That's all I'm going to say.
As long as you don't say I told you so.
I didn't say that, Jacques. I just said it without saying it.
Who
Tom-
knows? Maybe it would have caused a lot more trouble a lot much sooner.
No, that's also
Let's
true.
see,
But everything I do seems to backfire against us. Abyssy, I like how you have purple light behind you.
Yes, I set the mood for the evening with my
Amazing. Charlie Lewis says,
Cool.
is there a way to go up or go down more to avoid the zombies?
Well, we can fly.
Yeah.
So I cast fly on everybody. We got. Well, Arky, how many people can you carry?
Definitely Sparky and at least one other person.
Okay.
You could probably carry.
Maybe two.
You could probably carry like
Alright.
one more person.
I could tuck Thistle under an arm.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Tuck him.
Homer, can you carry me?
Yeah, you probably could.
I
You probably could.
I don't think Hodor's. I don't think Dan's mic is working at the moment. Is he muted?
Hodor, you called him.
Yeah, you called him Hodor.
Well, I'm sorry. I was talking to him on a side text to see if his mic was working.
Oh,
So
okay.
on the side text, he's Hodor.
Yeah, he's like that. Just that's his.
Oh,
nickname.
alright, hold
On my
on.
side text, when I call him Hodor.
My side.
I'm sorry. I was talking to him and I'm not paying attention to what the hell I'm saying.
Dan, why don't you try
Yes,
to
Hogar.
restart your computer and load back in through the link, and we'll see if that works. Maybe you just need a reset. Okay, guys. So, I would say that as long as you're able to do like bursts of the electric blast you're able to do, Arky, you could probably help keep Findalar on you and up in the air with everybody else. Okay, so you can manage it. I would say you're definitely
Well,
at your limit.
I'm trying to conserve spellcasts. That's basically what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah.
So if he can get 3, and Hogar can get me plus him, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So that's Hogar. It's Hogar and Arky. That's Jacques. That's Lump. And who am I? And Botoris.
Let's see what some people are saying out here. Derek says, what if the temple is where the zombies are being sent to, but when they're being created is where they actually need to go? The source rather than the exit door. Scott Walter reminds us the light is amber. Mark says, I think they're being drawn in. Scott Walter says, dibs on the dragon. Marlon Johnson says, what about invisibility? That's a good idea. Derek says, just flying Martin. Martin says, Lump says, I need dragon bone to pick chicken tooth from my tooth. Lump says, oh, dragon bone. I need bone for teeth. Let's go find it. Vincent Bonatti says, just have Arky carry everyone one by one. That's kind of what they're doing. Marlon Johnson says, remember, you have to fight.
Yeah.
Batman says, classic IT move. That's an it move. Please off.
Because IT move, turn it on and off.
Yeah, exactly. Scott Walter says, Hodor, cologne for men. Yes, that could be nice. Okay, so yeah, hopefully Dan is making his way back to the stream. We'll see what happens. You guys are now on your way. Tom, you cast fly on everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast fly on everybody, and you guys are now traveling pretty fast, and you're making your way. So
uptown.
You guys are flying for probably about the 10 minutes that I told you. I'm going to put you guys about 10 minutes past that, and I'm going to now reveal to you what it looks like. 1 second. And Steve, if you bring up that screen, I'm going to show you guys exactly what this looks like. You're gonna the crew you're gonna see in a second, and everyone else you're gonna see it right now. I'll start describing it so it comes up for them. So, guys, this is the greater temple of the Necromancer, and you're seeing it here with only so many of the zombies coming in, but there actually are. I told you, looking like seemingly like a million zombies around. There's a light at the top of the temple. And the light seems to be breaking up the mist and going up into Andaria. In that light, you see that zombies are actually being thrown into the air one by one, and but at a very, very fast rate, and flying up above into Andaria. The crew, are you guys seeing the image?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay. So, that light
I'm seeing it. Yes, I'm seeing it. Sorry.
Yes. So I'll put it right here for you on my screen if you look at it.
Oh, yeah.
That is the image of the Necromancer's temple.
Well, that's our way out, I guess. Because I guess he's sending them up through the portal or whatever the heck he's doing with that yellow light. So as long as we keep that intact, we should be okay.
I'm sure that won't be any sort of issue. But yes, that can hopefully be our escape hatch.
Okay, so you guys are flying around that. Probably with another 10 minutes of flying. Actually, you're flying for 10 minutes already, and 10 minutes again. You would have had to double your cast again, all the points you did before, Tom.
Yeah.
And if you want to proceed, it will take another of the same amount of points to get you to within the temple.
What's underneath us?
It's the same thing. It's all like the bog and the muck and everything else.
How far away are we from the million zombies?
You're about 10 minutes of flying. It's miles.
Can you guys hear me now?
Hey, he's back.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan, we hear you. Welcome back.
You know,
Matthew Green, 1,000 stars. Thank you so much. Is the totem still up? Rerolls added. Guys, you have 2 rerolls in the totem. Rob, what is the totem up to for rerolls?
Totem was at 6 coming into today.
So now you have 8. That's
So we
awesome.
got 2 more.
Actually, Matthew Green or James Green or someone in the beginning gave 1,000, so you can add 2 rerolls from that as well.
All right.
All right.
Guys, thank you very much. We appreciate
the
contribution. Sorry, Dan, go ahead.
When I didn't realize you guys couldn't hear me, I said something like 5 times before, and I was wondering why no one was reacting to it.
Guys,
I'll
I'm funny.
say again.
Is it possible that the crystals that Abyssia took from the necromancer are his soul crystals?
That would be crazy, but I thought they were like, was it like supposed to be like more powerful than like 1 crystal or something?
I don't know.
Abyssia, did they look like when we saw the necromancer in the temple in his eyes?
It did. You're confused. Abyssia?
She just came back. She didn't hear what it does. What look like
I'm
what?
sorry.
Jacques is asking you, it says, did the crystal of the amethyst that you grabbed from the necromancer, did they look like the ones he had in his eyes when we were in the lesser temple?
Yes.
My guess would be no, but who knows?
Alright.
Do you think it would be worth
Worth what?
seeing if I could transfer them to the rod in any way? If that would help us?
What about the light from this tower? Maybe we could use that. That's actually really interesting.
What is that like coming
light
from?
there. Aren't we looking for light?
1 sec, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 sec.
What do you want? You want to use the light on that's going through the sky?
Well, if he's using,
Stick the rod right in there.
That's a lot of light.
I mean, if he's using crystals to create that light, then I mean, it begs to believe that it could work.
It could work. All right, so we want to fly up to the light, stick the rod in, and see if it just charges the rod up.
I don't know.
Because that light's also teleporting
Exactly.
zombies up into the world.
It could just suck us back up top.
So
Well, what's the source of the light? That's
right. Maybe we have to go get inside.
Well, we have to get inside anyway.
Yeah.
And kill everything that's there.
Let's go.
All right, guys, I'm going to be working really hard. I'm using a lot of magic just to get us there, which means I'm going to be a very, very handsome piece of, I don't know, doorstop for most of this fight. But I don't see any other way for us to. I don't see any other way to get us over this massive horde than to fly there.
okay. Well, what happens when we get over the massive horde?
Don't know what's there.
Okay. Well, we might
figure
not
out a
have
way to get
time
inside.
What if we don't have time to talk about that then?
We don't have time to talk about that. Those million zombies that are shuffling into that place and getting teleported up are trying to destroy the Red City while we deliberate. We have to go and we have to get in.
Well, don't forget if the dragon. What if the dragon sees us mid-flight?
Then we have to fight the dragon. We're gonna have to fight the dragon anyway, eventually. But yeah. Look, if I start casting invisibility, I mean, I'll do it, but I literally will have, I'll be tapping out half of my magic ability before we even get to fight the actual boss.
I don't like it. Yeah, let's not do that. Just let's go.
Let's fly up and just see how it goes, and we could turn invisible if it's a real emergency.
I don't think we need to go invisible. I don't think we need to go invisible unless the actual dragon shows up. But if that's the case, I'm sure he's probably going to be able to see us anyway.
Right.
Is there any way that Tomb Mage can get us there?
No, he's back at the Red City trying to protect that from
he's not
disaster.
here. So you have some help coming up here. Batman says, lead the dragon into the light. Scott Walter says, poltergeist. D-Ski, tell Lump to touch the light.
Maybe I touch light and cast great spell.
It's possible. I am nervous about anything touching that light getting teleported back up to the surface world, so I'm also hesitant to bring that bone dragon up there. They have enough to deal with. I'd rather it stay at least where it belongs in the 42nd level of hell.
Batman is reminding the group that Abyssia can copy spells.
Yeah, Finn,
Yes.
maybe I could take half of your spell power if you cast it on half of us, and then I could take care of the rest.
All right, it's 5 casts of flight is what we're casting. So see if you can copy. All right.
Yes.
I cast it on Arky again.
Okay.
So I roll to see if I can copy it.
Yeah, go for it.
5.
Oh, you got it. So
Got
now you can try to learn it permanently, or you can just cast it out.
I'm gonna try to learn it permanently.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Should I?
It's up to you.
Yeah,
What do
go
you guys
for
think?
it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm feeling lucky. Okay. Wait, if I don't learn it permanently, I can never cast it again, right?
Yeah, as the rules right now is per level, but the rules might change sooner. So after that, it's possible you may never get a chance again.
Oh.
But
Will it
if
work
you-
now if she fails to learn it permanently?
No. She gives up the chance to just cast it once if she tries to learn it permanently. But if she learns it, then she has to fly forever. That's awesome.
And what are the
Oh,
chances
that's
of you? Is the chances of this roll your success chance?
1 to 3. No. 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Just mimic.
50.
Just a mimic. Just don't learn it.
All right. I'll just mimic you for now.
Oh,
No, learn it. Learn it. Go for
learn
it.
it. Learn it. Learn it.
All right, I'm
Learn it.
learning
You
it. I'm
gotta-
learning it, guys. If I can't learn
All
it,
right.
Guys,
it's not my
let's
fault.
leave it up to the audience before you roll. Let's leave it up to the audience.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Guys, let us know.
If you don't
Gotta-
get this,
Likes,
I can just
give us
Just one flight casting.
guys. Give us likes if she should not do it, and loves if she should. Likes are a no, and loves are a yes.
Oh, yeah, I have the
And-
rerolls. We have the rerolls.
So likes
Right.
likes would be
That's right, so-
likes would be she's just gonna cast a spell and just cast once, and loves would be that she's gonna try to memorize
We
it.
got them rerolls. We got them rerolls. I can reroll, can I?
You can. We're
Alright, we'll learn it.
waiting
Got
for the
10
audience
rerolls.
right now.
let's burn 8 of them on this.
You're getting a lot
When I
of
need it.
Out of
We don't
rerolls,
need
out of
it.
spells before we get into the tower.
you're getting a mix. You're getting a lot more. Just cast it now. They're worried. I think
Most
now
of
it's
those are me.
now it's more mixed.
Most of those like to me.
Oh, I gotta get it in. And Damien's trying to influence the vote.
I'm seeing learn it, 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 learn it.
Those are all me.
Learn it, learn it. I'm gonna go for the learning.
Evan, thank you for Evan, thank you for 1,000 stars for rerolls for Brooke. That is awesome.
Now,
Thank you so
now
much.
You have to learn it.
Appreciate it.
there you go.
Okay,
Now
go
you
for it.
have to learn
All
it.
right, here
You
we
got the
go.
rerolls, so just go for
Okay.
it.
How many rerolls?
Got
Those
them
go in the pot?
rerolls.
2.
He gave me 2 rerolls.
Just the those are Brook rerolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go, guys. Ready?
All right. Do it.
4.
Got it. Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
You now can
Oh,
add.
so 1, 2, 3.
You can now add to your songs the Song of Flight.
Awesome.
God, that feels good. Thank you, guys.
See, and you have to burn a reroll.
Now, what song are you gonna sing to fly?
Fly on the wings like an eagle.
I was
Guys, what song should Brooke
I
sing
feel
every
like-
time she has to fly? What should the
Yeah,
actual
what
song
should
be?
I have to sing?
I feel like if it was
flying high.
5 to 10 years ago, it would have been R. Kelly, which we're not allowed to do anymore. So definitely not him, right? Yeah, I think we've got a few different ones there. I think Tony did. I think that was Maiden that Tony was doing. I
Yeah,
don't know
the
what-
Iron Maiden. Light of Icarus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flight
Let's
of the
call it.
Bumblebee.
Batman says Tom Petty learning to fly.
Tom Petty's learned to fly. That's good.
Tomato War
Vimbanati
version?
agrees.
There's
Evan says wind beneath my
Fly
wings.
Like an
Oh,
Eagle.
wings of love, guys. Come on.
Fly Like an Eagle by
On
the Steve Miller
wings
Band.
of love.
Andre says
The
fly me
Foo
to the
Fighters
moon.
song.
Fly me to the moon.
Oh,
A
yeah.
whole new world from Dina. Todd says Sugar Ray Fly.
Yes.
Wind beneath my
It's
wings.
almost
From
ridiculous
Evan.
enough to be perfect.
You didn't hear that before?
Fly like an eagle. Yeah, okay.
Richard Wild says I believe I can fly. Batman says learning to fly. Matthew Green says so take this broken wings.
Yes, Mr. Mister. Go for that one.
Oh, Little Wing, that's my favorite Jimi Hendrix song. Pop that and 1983, A Merman I Should Be.
Fly,
So,
fly like an eagle.
ooh,
Steve
Little
Miller,
Wing.
Jimi Hendrix, Little Wing, Rocket Man,
Rocket
and
Man. Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Beatles, Blackbird.
Nice.
All right, pick one. I want to get to this tower.
That's purple.
You can think about it. You have your ideas now. You can think about it. So you
Okay,
cast.
I'll
You
do
casting. You sing your song of flight, and you copy a Tom spell. And who do you cast the flight on?
I cast it on Hogar.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. I cast another one on Botorius. Can you cast it again, or you only have one cast of my flight song of flight, Brooke?
I got it
Biscuit?
forever. I have
Do
it
you have?
forever.
You
So
only
we
have,
gotta get Lump and Jacques too.
how many songs can you sing today?
That's what that.
3.
Great. So it's in your song list. So it's you only have 3 castings technically.
All right. So then,
Remember,
Oh, I see.
I can carry some gnomes. Don't forget.
well, you're carrying me.
Okay.
Oh, so
okay.
You could take.
The
You
gnomes
could.
being carried by Rob.
You could give the gnomes
Okay.
to Holgar, and then you could put other people on him. So I'll allow you up to we'll say two normal sized people and two like 6 feet or 5 foot and one gnome or halfling on Rob. And we'll say the
And is that counting Sparky in his little steps on the back?
Sparky would count as yes, that is included in there.
So 2 little sized creatures and 2 regular.
How many
Okay.
castings do we need then? 2 or 3?
We're gonna say Sparky plus any 2 people you want for Arky.
Okay, so I could take Finn, I guess, and Jacques. They're kind of normal size. And Hogar could carry Thistle.
And myself?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
Holgar could do it. We'll say Holgar could do 1 small and one medium-sized creature.
Okay. And then Botorius.
So then you just cast flight on
need 3.
Botorius.
Yep.
I think Tom said he cast it on me already.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just cast it on Hogar?
Yeah.
And Hogar's taking Thistle and myself. So I sing 1 song. Okay.
Okay. Tommy worked out the points?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you guys start flying, and it puts you into wherever you want to go within range around the area of that temple that I put up. And Dan, did you see the picture of the temple before?
I saw a small picture of it.
It's terrifying, Dan. Just terrifying.
I'm gonna put up the stream again, Dan, so you can see it. You'll see it in about 15 seconds when it comes up.
Okay.
So once again, Steve, you put it up. Once again, this is the view that you guys are flying around, and you're seeing this much closer now. You guys are flying amongst the clouds, so you're not easily seen. You see the dragon is actually flying around, almost like patrolling the skies, and you see there are other almost like wraiths that are flying around also in the sky, and the zombies are coming out of that light that's coming from somewhere in the center of the temple, and going out and breaking the clouds above it and going into Andaria above.
So scary.
Do we see any way into the pyramid
You can cut back,
other
Steve.
than the top?
Say again?
Do we see any way into the pyramid other than the top where the light's coming out?
Do you see any other way? You don't. There is a main entrance you see, but you don't see anything else other than that.
And the zombies are flowing into the main entrance, I assume?
Correct.
All right. Geez. So, how the hell we getting in? If the zombies are going in through the main entrance, that's going to be faced. It's going to be packed shoulder to shoulder. We're never going to be getting through that way. If we go through the top, we have a chance of touching the light and getting teleported out potentially, or dying depending on what's going on with that light, or being seen by the undead dragon and the wraiths and whatever undead horrors are floating above there. So, what do you guys choose? Million zombies or the above?
Can we cast some kind of a wall to keep the zombies out of the door?
You can if you have the spell.
What about on the other side? Maybe there's another entrance someplace else.
I just noticed R2-D2's hat. Sorry.
He's a big Audio Dungeon fan.
Yeah.
If there is, then we would have to fly around the temple, which would then possibly trigger the dragon or the wraith seeing us, or even possibly cause Findalar to cast more spells.
What if
I say? Oh, good.
I was going to say, what if we? How many wraiths do we really see? What if we just land on the top of the temple and give battle, and then we could take it from there?
You
we
mean
know
with our lives?
Well, at least we know we've gotten rid of the dragon, and it takes some of the heat off us.
Do we really want to battle the dragon though, or do we want to just go inside and just fight the necromancer?
If we can only fight a necromancer and win, then we don't have to fight anybody else.
That's my thought on this, to be honest with you.
I'll say this: if we see two entrances, one we can't get in, and one we're afraid to go in because something might happen if we do it wrong, then really there's only one choice. It's the one that we're afraid of. If we can't get in through the zombie, mosh pit down below, then we're gonna have to try and get in through the top. As we get closer, if we see another entrance, we can explore it. But from where we are right now, that's what we see.
Then to the top, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, flying around on top of it?
All right.
So one person lead and describe to me what you're doing, and everyone please confirm that you're actually going to follow whatever the person says, or tell me something else that you're going to do.
Well, I'm being carried, so whoever's carrying me.
Okay, so it's a Hogar, Arky, Lump, and who else is flying?
Botorius.
Botorius. No, I thought Arky had Jacques.
Oh, okay.
So Botorius, Lump,
Botorius then.
Botorius, Lump, Arky, and Hogar. Okay, so what the four of you do? You guys are in control. And Lump is going to follow, obviously going to follow you guys. So it's really up to the three of you.
All right. Let's go. Try for the top.
Who's taking the lead? Hogar?
Who's leading, yeah.
Yo, Hogar.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
No.
Honestly.
But yeah.
You're always preparing. Just go. Just go, sir? Yes, just go.
Guys, remember our training when we get there. Vanguard, shield, casters, cover.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So
you stand behind Botorius.
That's
right.
Good.
That's right.
All right.
You're gonna be impressed.
Works for me.
Findalar.
All right. I've been spending the last week. What?
I said you're gonna be impressed, Findalar.
I'm sure I am. I've been spending the last week preparing to die here, so if that doesn't happen, I will be impressed.
Tom, by the way, in the last training, you did all those spells. So I don't know if you rolled for them, but this would be the time that you'd have them ready for, I guess, for next session.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you guys fly around. Holgar, you're leading. So Holgar, everything Holgar does, the rest of the group is doing right now. So Holgar, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. So I try to. I'm flying.
Fly casual.
I try to
fly casual.
Fly casual. I try to stay as low as I possibly can to stay out of view of the dragon. I fly toward the temple, and as I'm approaching the temple, I'll start to ascend to get onto like the top lip to get close to the light.
Okay, so you guys are flying. I mentioned before that the dragon is patrolling the area. Everybody who's actually in control who's flying right now, and one of those roles is me. You're basically going to make a stealth check that you're trying to like go between the clouds and not be seen. So what you're going to need is I feel like you're paying attention right now, so we're making it a 12. Not too high.
Tony.
Yes.
While we're flying, when we get closer, I want to keep an eye out to see if there's any other entrances or exits from this place that maybe I can like direct Holgar towards.
Okay. As you guys go, the only thing you see is that light where it's coming from, and you see the main entrance. That's about it.
All right.
Is stealth dex? Is that what we're rolling for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically you guys darting in and out of like clouds and mist and things like that.
19.
Nice.
Here we go. Oh, you're not going to believe me, Tony.
A natural 20.
20.
Yes, natural 20.
Oh, it's amazing. Rob goes home, guys, and all his dice roll natural 20s. It's amazing.
This is unfair. I haven't rolled 20s in like 2 months.
You have to play from home, Rob. That's it.
Tony, can I try and
Rob, do you have like do you have your phone? You could like text us a picture of these rolls just to make sure that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to film my rolls.
I'll text you a picture of all my natural 20s too. Yes, look.
Toadstool. He's doing it. He's your lucky charm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you need to bring Toadstool in with you.
You're the man.
You have to bring him to the show now, to the studio.
What does Toadstool say now?
Can I try and oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Have Toad will roll.
Go ahead, right? Go ahead, Vin.
Can I try and direct Holgar at all, being that I'm with him?
If he's holding you, yeah, sure, for sure.
You can
kind of
try.
like aid him if I can.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he seems to be fine. So, perhaps it was. Okay, he proved it. He proved it. I guess I can't see what that is.
See?
Yes. Looks like a 15 actually.
See?
Oh, you rolled a 15 minus 1?
Minus 1.
Minus
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Tony, look, I got 2 20s as well. See,
Yeah, look, I got a natural 20. I got a natural 20. Can you believe it?
Screw you guys.
Oh my God, let me roll it again. Oh my God, another natural 20. It's amazing. So good. Okay, so you guys are flying. You guys are pretty good. And no one has any problems. And you guys are getting very close. And you see the dragon is on the outskirts. And the dragon is flying in and out of like the thick mist. And the mist is much thicker here because it's being propelled outwards from the center above the temple. As you guys get close, you said you land on the ledge, Holgar?
Yeah. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna fly like up, and then like right to the ledge, right to the lip.
Okay. So you fly up, and then you fly down to that lip of it, and you look down into it, and it's enormous. It's probably like a couple hundred feet across in equal in a square. And looking down, the light is like blinding. It's hard to look at, and you have no idea what the light is coming from or what is down there. You just know that it's coming from something powerful, obviously.
Is there any space in between the light and the lip?
Between the light and the lip?
Like,
no.
would you be able to get that? Like the light is just blowing up through the top of this thing.
There may I guess there are like cracks where it's not, the light is not heavily coming out of every area, so probably on the side a little bit. But basically, this is if your idea is to go down here, you're basically going down on faith and probably in like the very corners of the shaft going down. So you guys are all together now. You can role play.
I look at the dragon. Okay. I look at the dragon. Do I see anything? Any light around the dragon?
You see the dragon flying in and out of the clouds, and from your vantage point, you don't notice any sort of like the white or amber light that you've seen on people and such. Or you're seeing white light, but on the dragon, you do see like a dim purple light.
Just out of curiosity, you said that the light was not so bright-ish, white-ish around me.
Yes.
What color was it?
It's not that there was.
Just wasn't as bright.
It was just very, very dim, extremely dim.
You're a murderer.
That is harsh.
Wow.
You are.
It's also true.
I am not. First of all, you should not be talking.
I didn't say you liked it.
Neither, none of y'all.
I never murdered anybody.
Well, I didn't
particularly
particularly have a problem. I guess that's the issue. All right, so, all right, so as we are on this lip, very very brightly lit, do we see anything on any of these temple walls that could be a possible alternative entrance?
You see nothing on the walls that leads you to believe this is another way in. Again, the only things you see is where the light's coming from and that large entranceway from before. Just to update on you, some of where people are saying, Lauren says it looks like a giant bug zapper. D-Ski says loaded dice on Rob.
Messed up.
Keep dreaming. Anna says keep dreaming. They still have their heads above the clouds. Lauren, Mass Fly, Marlon Johnson is laughing, and he says, can anyone turn undead? There are actually no priests or paladins in the group right now. Richard says, does the shares count for these rolls? Yeah, we can count the shares for these rolls, absolutely. Lauren says, you need to turn undead. A lot of people agree with her. Lauren says, my cleric would have a field day. Mass turn undead. Scott Walker says, any correlations to Abyssia's dreams? So the correlation so far you guys noticed was the timing of the attack. So did you get Abyssia? Did you put together what's happening and why with the vision?
Well, I kind of figured that when the moon went behind the necromancer, the shadow was then cast directly on the Red City. But it wasn't going to be as quickly, so like I moved it. I made it happen a lot faster than what it would have been. That's what I feel.
Okay. And are there any other thoughts why you had the vision?
I don't know if it has something to do with the crystals that I absorbed. Possibly.
So that's kind of what it feels right to you, especially since your senses are kind of more activated now. You feel like that you absorbed a time crystal, and you really not knowing it manifested one way with Vin, and with you, you did hear a bit Alabaster's voice. So what you probably concluded, what you kind of said, I'm just kind of putting it together for you and for the audience, is that you had kind of a vision that was kind of like induced by Alabaster to help you, reaching out to you and tapping into the light of the crystal that's in you. Almost like he tethered to you to kind of give you that vision. And because it's a time crystal, he was able to kind of show you the future through it. So in a sense, you were there, and then in a sense, you were back. And obviously, like a dream often comes, we see things in different ways, unintended or intended. We can't really tell what it means, but it's in metaphor or things like that. Scott Weber, thank you so much for 500 stars. Appreciate that.
Hey, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, it's been a good show. Very interesting so far. We're getting very close to the Necromancer, it seems. So right now they're standing over the light of the Necromancer's tower, wondering if they should go in or not, or a different way. Still, they've not uncovered Master Lane and the groups of paladins and wizards that have been down there. They don't know where they are. They do know that they might be trapped somewhere. And the Red City is under attack from countless numbers of zombies, undeads, and such.
So, are we going in or are we staying up here? Because if we're going in, we need to try to like stay to the corners or something so we don't get hit by this light. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to get touched by it and get sent back up through the sand.
I take out a silver piece, Tony, and I just throw it into the light. Like I try and throw it across the square.
Okay, you throw the silver piece in, and the silver piece just kind of falls.
Guys, I want to try something, but I don't know if it would help us or hurt us.
Well, don't throw bad money after good. I already...
You throw a gold coin now?
Well, when I look at the dragon, I see it surrounded by a purple light. I figure maybe I can try to connect with it and contact it, since purple's my color today.
I don't know if you want to draw its attention to us. I don't think you're gonna be able to control it, and you're definitely not gonna be able to befriend it.
Why? Maybe all it's looking for is a friend.
Yeah.
You got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
I just feel
I don't know if they can breathe fire like other dragons can, but I don't want to find out. We made it.
Probably just breed power word kill.
That sounds worse. That sounds much worse.
That sounds worse.
Martin laughs. He says, "No dead bodies to throw today."
Yeah.
There will be if she summons that dragon.
All right, never mind.
So we'll just try and go down the corner.
It's a good idea. Does anybody else have any way to try and contact these paladins, like mentally through a spell, things like that nature? Any kind of.
Did you use the talk to Earth ability yet today?
Yeah, to ask whether
right?
it was the right decision to come down here, and it
Of
was.
course it is, yeah.
I tried to message Lane, and he told us he's trapped, can't do much, and don't come. So,
And do we know he's in this temple?
nope.
No.
But this was what they were. I mean, they were looking to destroy a lot of the smaller temples. I don't know if. Eventually, they were looking to come here, but I think that we were planning to do that in tandem. So I don't know if he's here or he's trapped somewhere else. I think that if he's trapped anywhere, here is where he's trapped.
Tony, so I wanna put my hand on the rod.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to unsheath it. I just kind of like touch it and see if it. Because the last time it was near power, if I remember correctly, it was kind of like pulsating when we absorbed the tree, if I remember correctly. I want to see if it does that again,
So
or does anything similar.
take me through the motion. So you grab the rod with no gloves on or anything else, like with your hands.
No, like when I use it to attack with it, because the crystal's encased, ain't it?
It's in the wood.
Yeah, it's in the wood.
It's
So
held, it's held by the.
if I hold the rod like I always do.
Okay, I thought you were trying to grab the crystal on the rod.
Oh no! I want to hold the rod itself. I mean.
Okay, so you
Look.
take the rod, and what do you do?
I just want to see if it's like pulsating, if there's any sense of like it's feeling power or anything like that.
The rod doesn't seem to be powered up at all. In fact, at very low power. So I'm gonna take a second to say thank you. 100 stars. Scott Weber. It says Lump has Patrick Stewart message. Give me the message you want him to say, Scott. Go ahead, guys. So you're looking at the rod. It doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary.
But the only thing I'm thinking is like because the last time when we were by the tree and there was a lot of, I guess, soul or light. It kind of like pulsed. It was like, yeah, it was. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, dip it into the light.
Dip it.
Dip
Dip
it.
it.
I'll tell you what.
Give him a
I'll
dip.
I'll leave it up to the audience. How's that sound?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Guys, blues, do not dip the rod in the light. Reds, dip the rod in the light. Blue is no, red is yes. What do you want me to do, guys? Let him know. Should he do it? This is a big decision, obviously, here. One that I will enjoy either way, and we're going to see what happens. So while we're waiting, Marlon Johnson says, you're making them nervous, Tony. Lauren says, the ultimate power. Scott Walter says, it ends here, of course. Carrie Lynn, Vim and I same. So much time. The boards of undead have been unleashed on the Red City. Peter Heffman, isn't that a good thing?
Vim Banani has been very, very vocal on these boards tonight.
Yes.
About how we're spending way too much time
Yeah.
thinking about what to do,
Yeah.
as opposed to just running into a million zombies and figuring it out on the fly.
Vim Banani is also the ultimate deliberator, thinking about what
I know.
to do.
Vin Banani, of all
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
is the person complaining that we are
You of all
taking
people,
time to
Vin
make decisions.
Banani.
I say that with love, Vin.
Unreal.
So what am I doing? Am I dipping or am I not dipping?
It looks like they want you to dip.
They want
Oh.
me to dip.
Yep. It's back and forth, but you definitely got more dips.
All right. So I brace. I bring forth the rod.
First, you have to put your hand upon your hip.
I dip, you dip, you dip, we
I
dip.
dip, you dip, we dip.
Oh, Brooke is dead now.
And I kind of.
I'm gonna take a good hold of Thistle. I'm just gonna hold him by his waist and give him a nice brace before he dips.
And
Oh,
I kind of like. I get the rod, and I'm kind of like.
oh my god.
Touch it in.
Okay.
Just
just the tip. Just the tip.
Okay, so Holgar leans forward, and Thistle leans the rod into. I'm watching you from 10 seconds ago doing it. Leans into the light, and you see. You feel actually the light is like hitting your hands, and it starts kind of hurting and pain. In the first couple of seconds, it starts hurting. Do you hold on?
Yes.
Okay. We go down to 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. We're about to go to another round. Tell me, do you hold on?
I am not let going of the rod, if that's what you mean.
Vin, I have something very interesting to tell you. You hold on to the rod and you put it out into the light, and you know what happens next? I will tell you next week on Audio Dungeon.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody, for watching today. Please stay safe.
you are a piece of work.
Yes, I'm a terrible person.